we're gonna test and see if this works. I have no idea if it's gonna work or not. I'm gonna try and do a live recording of a team breakdown or two. As you may or may not know, I've been doing these team breakdowns over on my YouTube channel throughout the summer since May, I think. And now trying out doing it on Twitch with this Green Bay Packers team breakdown here. So let's get right into it, see if this works out. Might not. We'll see. So, I guess I have to click this little thing at the bottom. Last season, Packers 8-9, third in the NFC North, 10th in the NFC, missed the playoffs, were in contention for that last seed that was eventually won by the Seahawks. The Lions beat the Packers in Week 18 to knock them out of the playoffs. So they were close, but ultimately unsuccessful last year, as I know for a lot of Packers fans, with Rodgers, it has been high expectations every year. And now they're going into a season without those expectations. Notable additions, nothing too much here, pretty much just Tarvarius Moore, the safety. Looking at the losses, though, this is where it is. You see in picture there, Aaron Rodgers. One of the bigger stories of the offseason is Aaron Rodgers leaving Green Bay to go to the Jets. It was dragged out very much. Even last offseason, there was a lot of, is he going to leave? Is he going to retire? And then this offseason, it took forever for the news to eventually break. You also lose Robert Tonyan, Chris Barnes, Allen Lazard, Jarran Reed, and Dean Lowry. And then looking at the draft class, you get Lucas Van Ness in the first round. I thought it was a little early for him, but don't hate the pick. Then you get some offensive weapons in Luke Musgrave, Jaden Reed, and Tucker Kraft, Colby Wooden, Sean Clifford, Dontavian Wicks, Carl Brooks, Anders Carlson, Carrington Valentine, who has the best name ever, in my opinion, Lou Nichols III, Anthony Johnson Jr., and Grant Dubose. Solid draft, but I don't think anything too spectacular. Looking at their opponents for next season, they have the NFC North, AFC West, and NFC South, as well as the Rams, Steelers, and Giants. So, not the easiest schedule in the world, and for a team that I think is probably going to be worse, or worse than typically, maybe not worse than last season, as they had a down year, but it should be pretty tough for them. Looking at a ceiling, I have it 10-7. I do think the Packers can still be solid. I think the defense is good if it works out, and if Jordan Love does turn out to be solid, there are weapons on offense that can get the Packers to a winning record, I think. I think you can split all of your divisional opponents. I think you lose to the Chiefs and Chargers, beat the Saints, Bucks, Rams, Raiders, Broncos, Falcons, Steelers, and then I have them losing 2 more away games, and these are the Panthers and Giants in this scenario. Doesn't necessarily have to be those 2 teams. I just think that 10-7 is the appropriate ceiling. Looking at the floor, this is assuming the defense doesn't work out and Jordan Love is just bad. Only beating the Vikings once, Buccaneers, Rams, and Falcons. This could definitely happen. The Packers, who really knows how good Jordan Love is going to be, could end up being a complete disaster. However, I am pretty optimistic on the Packers. I think my expectations for them are probably higher than others. I have my prediction for them at 9-8, which would be 3rd in the NFC North above the Vikings, which I understand is a controversial take, but in this scenario, I have them getting swept by the Bears. Bears get a little bit of revenge for the Packers kind of owning them for the past however long. They get revenge, sweep the Packers, split the Lions and Vikings, lose to the Chiefs, Chargers, Raiders, and Panthers, losing to Devontae in his revenge game, beating the Saints, Broncos, Buccaneers, Rams, Falcons, Steelers, and Giants. So that's all I have to say about the Green Bay Packers. If you watched live, I have no idea if anyone's watching this. I don't know how to check that. I'm on my phone right now. I don't usually do any streams, so I have no idea what I'm doing. But if you are watching live, thanks for watching. And if you're watching more likely on YouTube afterward, thank you for watching as well. And feel free to subscribe to the channel and do whatever it is on Twitch. I think follow. Alright, yeah, so thank you.